Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's February 6th, 2020. A couple of things I want to talk to you about real quick. Well, I mean, if you look outside right now, it's foggy outside. We're about to get, I don't know, rained on for the next 2 days, I believe, something like that. And it's actually going to be rain. It's not going to be snow, which is good. February in New York, 90% of the time it's snow, so we can't. Anyway, how does fog work on a globe Earth? Because I don't seem to understand how that's possible. Because, I mean, I understand in the lake the fog is created, you know, because of the water temperature of the water equaling the air temperature. There's a difference, and that's how the fog comes up. You see it early in the morning, sometimes. But when you're in the middle of the woods or you're out on a street, how does fog actually work? Because the clouds are apparently moving. Well, most of the times they're moving at like 35, 40 miles per hour, or whatever it may be. So now let's factor in the spin of the Earth. So these clouds are moving at well over 1,000 miles per hour. That's so. How do they manage to come down and stay on the ground and create fog, or is it coming up from the ground? Well, we don't know this. Anyway, I'm sure you'll look it up and find some terrific explanation of how cloud is created with the ground temperature and the water temperature and all this other nonsense. But the coriolis effect is bullshit. Another way to really get the perspective of movement on Earth, because we can't feel anything moving, we're flat and stationary, but for the people who want to get that movement and get butterflies in their stomach, try this experiment at home if you'd like. I recommend that you find a nice area on your lawn or on a bench, on a park bench. How about that? Lay down and just look. Look at the sky. I know people don't look up anymore because else people would be talking about the chemtrails. But look up. Focus in on, it especially works really well when you get that ceiling of clouds, you know, where you really make out the definition of flatness, you know, with the clouds. Not like days like this where you have no definition with the clouds. It's just like a big blob up there. You know, it's you can't really get any definition at all whatsoever on it. But when you get the rivets in the clouds and it's flat and you can see the ceiling, okay, all the way straight. Lay down, look at the clouds. They're moving. Try to get it when they're moving forward. And you'll get the perspective of what I mean of feeling. So if we were really spinning, when you're looking at these clouds and you're focusing in on them, remember, try to focus in completely, 100% on them, and forget about the background. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that'll give you a perspective of how fast these things are moving. Now, they're moving at like 35, 40 miles per hour, as I said, in general. You know, sometimes they're moving faster if a storm's coming in. But in general, they're moving about that fast. But when you get that feeling, that sensation, that's the feeling you should be getting if you were spinning at 1,000 miles per hour on this planet. Because you're not. Flat and stationary and not on a planet. And there are no planets. They don't exist. Because there is no space. When you take out space, that takes out the planets. There's nothing there. Anyway, I want to put something together for tomorrow. Thank you for viewing. I thank you for subbing to my channel. Let me be a part of your life.